To a new RFM News for our sponsored Terrace Boating with up to $1,000 off Yamaha engines.
It's 6:30. Good morning, I'm Belinda De Lasheras with Hunter News. Police have set up a dedicated strike force to investigate potential motives behind Saturday's fatal home invasion at Wickham as the call goes out for CCTV from nearby businesses. Strike Force Telegri detectives are sifting through the background of 41-year-old victim Robbie Parry as they explore the possibility the gunman wrongly thought he was a major player in the region's drug trade. It follows the discovery of several cannabis plants in the backyard of Parry's Dixon Street home. Meanwhile, investigations continue into the fatal weekend shooting of a 71-year-old Mayfield man as forensic examinations begin to piece together what happened. State opposition leader Luke Foley's election campaign is set to roll into the Hunter today, following the party's pledge to ease the burden on our paediatric wards and EDs. He'll be in Singleton to launch the Country Labor campaign, as well as touring a number of other key Hunter seats. It's on the back of the party's commitment to introduce between 21 and 31 full-time nurses to hospitals such as the John Hunter, in a bid to balance out nurse-to-patient ratios. Hunter teachers are welcoming the government's plan to deliver additional counselling resources to school students across Port Stephens. The $167 million package will also deliver flexible funding in a bid to create safer school environments and counter inappropriate behaviour. Liberal candidate for Port Stephens, Ken Jordan, says it addresses the need for more counselling in schools.
I've been a school teacher for the last 15 years and I've seen a need for more counselling in schools for students. Sadly, it's a growth area. There is also a need for more disciplinary controls in schools. So this policy from the Baird government is all about getting more learning in the classroom.
Police investigating a Boxing Day armed robbery at Mayfield have released CCTV images of two suspects. The pictures show the men on a trail bike fleeing from the super cheap auto shop on Maitland Road, going through Warrabrook into Newcastle University before travelling through Shortland. Investigations are continuing. Residents are being invited to have their say on plans to turn Glendale into a major Hunter hub, with the area's draft regional centre plan now open for public exhibition. The blueprint looks to install a raft of new transport links in the area, as well as establishing an environmental corridor and community space around Winding Creek. Lake Macquarie Council's Senior Strategic Planner Grant Alderson says there'll be a number of opportunities for people to learn more about the future of Glendale.
Transport upgrades will include additional pedestrian and bicycle linkages, road network upgrades and upgraded transport interchange, which will hopefully in the future include train as well as bus services. Have a drop-in day at the Glendale Stockland Supercentre on 19th of March between 11 and 7 p.m.
And University of Newcastle researchers have developed a saliva-based glucose test which could spell the end of needles and blood tests for diabetics with the help of a state-of-the-art 2D printer. Now with sport, Sarah Giuliano.
The Newcastle Knights have named their squad for Saturday's showdown with the North Queensland Cowboys. Coach Rick Stone has said all of the men slated for round one are planned to return, including Kurt Gidley. Gidley's been pencilled in as fullback, but will have to prove his fitness after being withdrawn from round one for hamstring tightness. In the Cyprus Cup, Novocastrians have played an integral role in the Matildas' 3-0 victory over Finland. Newcastle Jets midfielder Emily van Egmond and former Jet Kate Gill found the net, with teammate Ashley Sykes scoring the remainder goal. The Matildas face the Czech Republic in the final day of competition today. And the new North and New South Wales Football Chief Medical Officer will examine a draft heat policy for Lake Macquarie's regional football facility. That's sport. I'm Sarah Giuliano.
2 and your RFM News Time is coming up to 25 to 7.